Hello. Hi. Ooh, welcome on to the Paint Couture page. Let's see. I'm going to do a quick share right before people pop on. Ooh, welcome on to the Paint. Hello. Hi. Oh, shoot. Hello. Hi, Mom. Hey, guys. Welcome on to the Paint Couture page. Let me know if it's looking weird. Okay. Hey, guys. Welcome on. I'm Erin. I'm owner of the Fox's Den, and I'm a member of Paint Couture's creative team. And tonight, we are going to be doing something different than what I normally do. We're going to be doing some fabric painting. I've had these chairs sitting in my inventory for a while. These cushions were a really dark burgundy, maroon, I don't know, something like that. And I just wasn't like digging it. So we're going to fix them up. And we're going to make them neon. So we've got the neon dresser back there too. So let's do some painting. So the first thing I did is I did do a base coat of white paint on these. I actually used Paint Couture's Italian Ivory. So I did a coat of Italian Ivory on them. Because the neons are just a tiny bit more translucent, I wanted a little more coverage on them. So this is where we're starting. Okay, so that's the Italian Ivory. And so what you do, I did do a coat of that. And then I came with a sanding sponge. This is a 400 grit sanding sponge. And I sanded it down. So whenever you're painting on fabric, you want to sand between every single coat. Just a light sand. You go like on all these edges. And that's going to make sure that your fabric has a nice soft feel when you're done painting it. So that's that. Let's get started on some of the color. I already prepped this one, so we're going to be able to do the first coat of the neon, and I'm going to be able to show you guys the second coat of the neon. So yay. Okay, I'm going to tilt you down a tiny bit so you can see the pillow. Tonight we are working with the colors. Let me pull them up and I'll show them to you. We are working with Sunbeams, Lava Lamp, my personal favorite, and Dance Party. So these are the neon paints we're working with tonight. And like Paint Couture said, make sure you tell us where you're watching from. If you guys have any questions while I'm going along, please just go ahead and ask. So, okay, let's get started. So, like I said, this is a coat of Italian Ivory on here. I gave it a light sand. And, yeah, now we are going to go in with our neons. So, I have a brush for each one of my colors. And I don't want to get them mixed up, so I'm going to place them now. And then I have a brush for blending in between. Hey, Emily. Welcome on. Hey, Carrie. Hey, y'all. We're going to do some fabric painting with the neons. So first I'm going to go in with Sunbeams, and ooh, I found a, hold on, there is a brush bristle, and I want to get it out now. Okay, there we go. All right, Sunbeam, look how vibrant. So this is Sunbeam. It's a really bright orange, and I'm just going to layer it on in the middle, just like that. We're doing some fabric painting tonight, y'all. Okay, so that's the Sunbeam. And I'm going to come around the edge with Lava Lamp, which is this really beautiful coral. Get that out of there. Just going to come around like that and make this big circle. Doesn't that look crazy? But we're not gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna come in with my blending brush and just kind of smooth this out. Get these colors in together. I'm gonna really work them in together, just like that. There we go. All right, now we're gonna come with some more lava lamp. And look, just these neons are so vibrant and pretty, y'all. I just love them. So these chairs, I knew I wanted to leave like the wood natural, but I really, really hated the fabric, and I do not reupholster. That's just not something I'm anxious. Man, sometimes I think about it, like how nice it would be to learn that, but man, I don't know. I always take on too much, so I think I'll just leave that for the other professionals. So I'm just smoothing these paint colors in together. I love that you're here from the UK, Carrie. We always love having you here. All right, I'm coming in now with Dance Party. Dance Party on the edge. This is this beautiful hot pink. Look how pretty it is. I love Dance Party. So bright. These chairs are gonna like perfectly complement that neon dresser I did last time. I'm gonna have to completely restage them and take their pictures together. They might just have to go as like companion pieces. All right, so we're going all around. Now, because there is some texture to the fabric, I am working it in. Oh, I'm so glad, Carrie. You're like another color lady. I know you love your colors. Carrie does beautiful work. She's also a member of the Paint Couture creative team. So anyone on here, make sure to give her a follow. All right, so we have Dance Party worked all around, and I'm just gonna come and start working it in to Lava Lamp and those other colors in the middle. There we go. All right, just smoothing it out. I feel like this is a little too orange right here, so I'm gonna work in a little bit more of the Lava Lamp. Just a tiny bit, just to make it a little less orange right there. All right, and that's the first coat of paint on the top. Look at that. Isn't that super fun? Now, it is going to be a little more mild, this first coat, so I'm really excited to see how that second coat is just going to pop. But we need to go ahead and get the edges, so I'm going to do that real quick. All right, we're going to go all around. And you guys see how there's texture in the fabric? So I do really kind of want to load the paint in. Now, there have been times in the past where I tried the method of fabric painting. I agree, Mom. Where I tried the method of fabric painting where you misted it with a spray bottle with some water. And I can tell you guys, I used way too much water. And then what happened was that water seeped into the padding underneath, and it made it way too crunchy and way too hard. Those chairs that I did that to are actually in my living room. One of them. I only did it to one of them. So I learned my lesson, and now I just do a light coat of paint on the top. So I'm going to keep going with these edges and knock those out. We'll tilt you up just a little bit for this part. There we go. Okay. Has anyone out there ever tried like fabric painting? Did you have any fails? Did you have any wins? I've kind of just discovered this is the way that works for me. I know a lot of people have different methods, but really the adding the water is just a little too temperamental for me. So I kind of just skip right past that. I really want to work it down into this fabric. Okay. Now, you could do this and you don't have to do it with neons, right? Like, say you have an ugly chair or a great chair, but you hate the fabric. You can do a neutral color. You don't have to be extra like me. You don't have to, but you can. You can be extra if you want to. Or you can make a nice neutral chair. Maybe you need a neutral spot because maybe you like to change out your pillows and have those be the fun highlight. I don't know. To each their own. Oh, that's a great idea, Amy. I have seen people do that. I always do it, like I said, I always do a sand in between. So I never get the crunch with that. But I have seen people doing the fabric softener. That's a good tip. That's another thing to try. All right, getting those edges. All right, let's go on. We've got one side left. One side left. And see how fast this is going? And that's mostly like I did that base paint, and that really helps this move along. It really, really does. All right. A little more. Almost done. We're in the home stretch here. But this is nice coverage. Ooh. All right, and here we go. There's our edges. Our edges are done. So I'm going to set this aside. And, okay, you guys can see I've been doing the neons a lot. Hey, Emily. Like, look at my, my drop cloth is like covered in neons. Okay, so this is the pillow that I did the first coat on. So this one already has that first coat. But I'm going to show you guys, we're going to do a little bit of sanding in between. We are going to use the sanding sponge. Now, this is removing some of the paint, but don't stress about it if you do this. Because your second coat is going to cover it, but this is really, really crucial to get that soft fabric finish. You really, really have to sand in between coats. Especially on a chair, you know, someone's going to sit on it, you want it to last, and you don't want it to feel like paint. So just a 400 grit sanding sponge. And it already feels like, it does not feel like paint at all. Like, not at all. I want to make sure to get my edges. You want to sand those real good. Okay. All the way around. And I like to run my hand across, and if I feel anywhere that feels kind of crunchy, I just make sure to go over it with my sanding sponge. Let's tilt you guys up just a tiny bit. Ooh, it feels so heavy. Okay, there we go. Same thing back here. And also make sure you pay attention if you have any ribbing on your piece. It really is paint couture. Like, it is not crunchy, crispy at all. So you want to get into these little grooves because sometimes you'll find you miss some spots sanding. So just make sure to check it as you go. Get these little edges. All right. There it goes. We're ready for our next coat. It is. It's really soft. It does not feel like paint, guys, at all. At all, at all. All right. All right, second coat. Let's add in the sunbeam right in the middle. And see how vibrant it is on that second coat? It's so bright. Okay, really getting on down in there. And one thing I always do at the end is I always do wax my fabric. You can use your favorite water-based wax. Doesn't matter what kind, just your favorite water-based wax. So there is the sunbeam in the middle, and I'm going to come in with the lava lamp. Oh, found something in there. Just gonna go right around it. It does look like a sunset. But you know me, it's like I can't get away from sunsets. They always kind of fall into my work somehow. It does. This one looks like a big old sun. I agree, Carrie. You could stop at the first coat if you want like a little softer look for this. But you know, I'm like a go big or go home. Okay, so there's our lava lamp and our sunbeam, and now I'm gonna blend them in together. And I'm just gonna bring those colors all the way in and kind of tone down the orange just a little bit. Goes. Okay. And now the very edge, we're going to do dance party. So that's that hot pink. Isn't it beautiful? Ugh. Love these neons, y'all. Coming in with the dance party all the way around. I'm going to really make sure to get into this ribbing area. Terry, I'm so glad, guys. Terry's a retailer, the north side of Houston. So if you're in that area, make sure you get with her. It's Maddie Rose Market is Terry's business page. So make sure to check her out. Terry, feel free to drop your link, sis. All right. There we go. All right, and now I'm gonna come in. Isn't it? It's so stinking vibrant. Let's keep going in together. One of the things I really love about these, if you haven't tried it yet and seen them glow in the black light, oh my gosh, the way they glow. I stinking love it. Okay. There they are. Oh my gosh, isn't that fabulous? I'm going to get just a little bit more of the lava lamp in here. Tone down that orange a little bit more. Okay. There we go. And we're going to do the edge. This is super fun. Okay, let's get the edge, and the edge is pretty much all done in dance party, so let's do that. So let's get a little bit better coverage than what I have right here. I'm just really gonna work it in right there. Really gonna work it in. Man, I'm sorry. Okay. Get it into all these little grooves, the texture of the fabric. Okay, here we go. It's so bright. There we go. I don't know if I had it up too high. I think these are going to look fabulous with that dresser. I'll tell you what, I really do think I'm going to have to post some pictures of them together. Really get down in there. Okay. Absolutely. I love that about Terry's store. Terry's great at carrying everything, man. Everything. I need to go check out her booth. I had gone to her old booth back at her first location. I mean, I think it was her first location. Back when she was in Tomball. But I have to go check out her new location in spring next time I'm out. Okay, we're going to get all up in here. Now I have people ask me about this, especially on like on the Clock app. Like if you can paint like a whole couch, and like you could, but be prepared. You are gonna want to buy a fair amount of paint for that. That is gonna take quite a bit. These are just some little seats, but I mean, I haven't used a whole lot of these neons, mostly because I did a nice base first. But look how pretty. Ugh. All right. Let's keep on going. Get all up in there. All right, let's get the back. I know, I need Texas lime, Terry. That's definitely one I'd grab when I'm out there. I think I'll be out in that area maybe in October. We're trying to come out for the kids' fall break and then scoop on over to San Antonio and go to Six Flags. So, I might make it then. We shall see. But I really, really love that Texas lime. It's almost a chartreuse, wouldn't you say? Would you say? Okay, let's keep on going around. This is the last side. We have to do this coat on. I think that other pillow might be dry enough. We can go do the second coat on that. Are my lights too bright, guys? Is it? There we go. Let's turn down the light a little bit. I'm kind of going blind, honestly. These ring lights can do a number on your eyes. All right. I'm gonna let this dry. All right. And here we go. Ta-da! That's the second coat. Look at that. Super bright. I love it. Okay, let's move on to our other pillow and we'll do the second coat on that. Oh, we can do the black light tonight. I think we'll have time for that. Because honestly, this project's going way faster than I anticipated. Like, I sometimes forget how fast I paint, guys. Okay, let me get off my feet. It's starting to hurt. Okay, so now this one is pretty much dry. Typically, I would let it dry a little longer, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. We're going to keep on going. Sand it down. Just smooth it out. I'm sure that sanding pad sounds awful on video, and I'm sorry. But we got to sand between coats. We don't want a crunchy seat when people sit in it. Okay, there's that one. Actually, and this coat is actually still pretty darn soft. It's not as crunchy as some other kinds of paints are. All right, and get the top. Really working around. Want to make sure to get in these cracks so when someone sits on these, thank you, Emily, they don't feel the crunchiness like in these seams. Seams, that's the word I keep trying to think of this whole time. Okay. All right. Let's do coat number 2 on this pillow because I bet that yes, 7:25. We have plenty of time. Okay. Whew. All right, let's move on to the second coat. I can't believe how like dry it is already. That's wild. All right, second coat. And, okay. Sunbeam, right in the middle. Just a nice orange circle. There's that. Lava Lamp. That fantastic coral. I love it. Work it right in there. So it looks like a big sun, but we will fix that so it's not quite so sunny. I'm really going to work it down in on this second coat. Any spots that I see that you can still see some darkness through the fabric, I want to get down into all those grooves. And I'm going to blend it out since it dries relatively quickly. There we go. All right, and dance party. Dance party. Right around here. Right into this outer edge. Ugh, so freaking pretty. Get it all around. Okay. There we go, right around the edge. Nice and vibrant. Yeah, y'all can see that corner. Hey, Tina. Hi. Thank you for coming on tonight. We're painting some fabric. There we go. Okay, and now we're gonna blend it out. Blending it out. It's almost like an ASMR moment right there. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Carla. I know these colors are great. Sunbeam, Lava Lamp, and Dance Party. Those are all 3 of Paint Couture's neons. And if you haven't seen the full line of neons yet, I highly recommend them. Okay, now let's get around the edge. Hey, Robin. How you doing, lady? Hey, tip you guys up so we can do the edge. We're blending on some fabric tonight. Ta-da! So you can see that first coat is still, it's like pretty thin looking, right? So let's get some of this hot pink on there. This is Dance Party, guys. Now I can tell you I've now used an 8 ounce of neons for both this and that dresser back there, and I'm only just barely at the halfway mark. So these neons go a really long way. I do base coat just so I can get to that vibrant color easier, and I find an off-white works really, really well. I use Italian Ivory from Paint Couture for my base coat for most of this and the dresser. It just helps those neons pop faster. There. I know, Terry. I love the name of that paint. Dance Party. I think these chairs are going to be popping. All right, working all on these edges. Okay. And I don't know about you guys. I know about Terry, but y'all, those of you up further north, I envy you right now. We've had 100-degree weather for weeks. Like literally weeks, 100 plus. Like it was like 104, 105, 106. Oh gosh, here comes the cat. Hi, Banks. What you doing, Mama? That's my black cat. All right, let's keep going. Try to keep her out of my furniture as much as possible, but she breaks in here into my workshop all the stinking time. All right. Let's go on to the back. Moving on along. Gonna do a nice coverage, Banks. Quit it. Sorry, she's sassy too. Terry, are you for real? I normally say that too. Like I normally say, because I mean, I grew up north, right? And I normally say I would take it over the snow. But I'm not feeling that way this year. I mean, either way, I'm stuck in the house. So, yeah. I kind of would love some hot cocoa right about now. Okay, there's this side. We are almost done with the second coat of this. We'll have to prop them up and do some, check out the black light on them. Because this is about it for the seats. I do have some little pillows, but they still need their base coat. So, there we go. Just getting into all those little grooves, guys. And if you're having a hard time, don't be afraid to pounce. I agree, Paint Couture. I agree. I have been feeling that this summer. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look at it. Ooh, awesome. Okay. I'm going to set it up like this. And we'll set up the other one. Oh my gosh, that's like mostly dry. How wonderful. Okay. We have our pillows. Let's see them. So there's the pillows. These are the chairs they're going to be on. So these are the barrel back chairs that they're going to be on. And this one's mostly dry, so I can show you. So it's going to be like that. And there are some little pillows I have to put on the back, which I started. I only have a base coat on this one, so I need to do some more. But that's what it'll be like. But let's check out the black light because we have to. I am going to have to cycle through a bunch of different settings on my ring light to find the black light. So give me just a minute. I have like a billion different settings on this ring light that I like never use. Here it is, I think. Yeah, let me turn off the main light. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at it. That's our black light glowing. You can see it on my drop cloth. See all the neons down there? Look how stinking fun that is. Oh my gosh, those chairs. That's going to be fabulous. I freaking love it. And you can see the dresser in the back too. Like, look. Let's tilt you up. I know, isn't it great? And look. Dance party. I love it. Like, I really love it. Look, you can tell it's hot in my workshop, right? Look at the sweat. But look how beautiful they are. That is so much fun. I love the black light on them. Okay, let me turn my light back on. Okay, there we go. Fun times. Okay. Well, that was the chairs for tonight, guys. So what I'll do, I can kind of show you. So you'll do like a light sand. Let me turn back onto our regular light. Okay. You'll do a light sand on your fabric. So when you are done with your final coat, ooh, my eyes. You'll do another light sand. Just smooth it out until it's soft. And then you're going to come back with a clear wax, whatever kind you prefer, and you're just going to brush it in. That's going to protect your fabric. That's going to leave it feeling like super supple. And that's how you are going to protect this finish. And yeah, that's that. So that's how you paint fabric, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, you can do this with a multitude of different colors. You don't have to do neons. But if you do, I'd like to see them. Because how stinking fun is that? So, awesome. I can't wait to show you guys these chairs. I should have them all finished and ready to post for this weekend. I'll have to put them with the dresser. And maybe I'll take some photos with the black light too. That'll be super fun, but I'll have to come out at night to do that. So, okay. Those of you who popped on, thanks for coming. If you have any questions about anything we did, if you're watching this on replay, feel free to leave a comment. I'm going to be coming back through. I know Paint Couture will be there to answer any questions. So, yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. That about wraps it up for tonight. I will be back here on the Paint Couture page in 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll have another new awesome thing to show you guys. And I will see you then. And as a reminder, I'm Erin, owner of the Fox's Den, part of the awesome creative team out here on Paint Couture. Try to hunt them out. Follow all of our creative team members because they're all fabulous and everyone brings their own flair and everyone's got their own thing. And I love being a part of this team and I love being here. So thank you for having me, Paint Couture. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.